Alright guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Fortnite build. Today we're going to be building the pizza pit, and this is going to be split into two parts. First we're going to build the building, and then next we're going to build the actual pizza pit mascot on top of the building. So the building itself is a pretty basic build. You're going to need light blue concrete, white concrete, pale oak planks, lime wool, white wool, oxidized copper door, weathered cut copper stairs, quartz slab, black concrete, white terracotta, block of redstone, torch, chest, light blue wool, and bricks and warped fence. So we're going to start with the basics, and then we're going to move on to the actual hard stuff. So first the basics. The basics of the build, you're going to put a blue oxidized copper door here, and then the rest of this is going to be the pale oak. And the pale oak is going to basically be this entire build when it comes to the center and the blue concrete. So essentially you get, for the exterior, you're really going to only need pale oak planks and light blue concrete. You're going to put light blue concrete here, and you're going to, let's see here, yeah, like that, like that. Same thing here as the entrance. Oxidized copper over here to the outside area, but everything else is going to be this blue stuff here, and then this wall is going to be closed out, and this entire area back here is going to be closed out. But instead of putting a blue door here, you're going to put a green weathered copper door right there, because that's the kitchen area. That's going to be closed off. This is going to be a double window with the pale oak planks, and then the rest is going to be the same blue concrete pattern for the double windows, like so. Those windows will actually remain open because there's nothing in those windows. You can actually jump out of them in the game if you time your jumps correctly. But that is going to be the lower floor, and we're going to split off this area right here. This is the office area. We're going to need light blue wool for that, because the flooring for this office, you're going to make a 3x3 square here of light blue wool, and then one for the doorway, and you're going to put a blue door here for the office area, and then you're going to close that off, like so. And then this, you're going to make a doorway like so, and this is going to be the kitchen. And the rest of the restaurant is going to have this checkerboard pattern with white concrete and blue concrete in the checkerboard like so. This is going to be blocked off with a green door, and then we're going to have the front area, blue concrete like so, white concrete as the counter area, and this is where you order your pizza, like so. And then you're going to take your stairs. Your stairs are going to get, you can stack these up if you want to. Essentially you're going to do this on one side and then this on the other. And that will go up to the up top area, but you're going to continue the checkerboard pattern like so, for the flooring up here. You want to do this, you want to match this up right here. Wait, there's no way I messed up, right? I may have messed up. Damn it. No, I messed up. God dang it. I forgot with checkerboard patterns, you kind of have to start from one side or the other because you don't want to mess up like I did. There we go. Now we can do this. Gotta line it up correctly. Like that. There we go. Slight hiccup, but we're back in business. Alright, so now you've got that up top. We're going to need our fences, but we can worry about that later because I'd rather finish the exterior and then move on. So what you're going to do is you're going to remove these. Oh, I should have went over the grid pattern. Well, the grid pattern was a 3x3, so a 3x3 for 2 stories. Actually, these are still pale. It's just the ones in the middle. So these middle pillars will be removed with blue, replaced with blue. Like so. And then these are going to be double windows. All of these are going to be double windows. I do like how most buildings in Chapter 1, I feel like I've said this over and over again, but they were simplistic in the fact that they didn't have that much in the way of complexity because they were just trying to make a game. We didn't replace these like we were supposed to. There we go. And then, yeah, because these are going to be covered up because now we're going to make the actual wool area that goes around the entirety of the building except for, yeah, because we gotta do this, all the way to here. So, and then, yeah. Have to make sure we're doing this right, because both sides should be symmetrical. This is early Fortnite. Just gotta make sure we're doing it right. We went one too far over here. Gotta end with green on the edges. Do this right. That's gonna be the canopy cover. This is gonna be green and white, green and white. Set A so you can see the pattern. Like so. And then up here, top. Let's see, do we need this? I think we were good on those. We're good on stairs. Let's get our fence so we can clear up the inside. Let's go ahead and we don't need this. Let's go ahead and get the outside done as well. Outside, you're just going to make a 3x1 in the grass. You're just going to be making it on this side of the building, 4 out from the building. Brick. This is where the outdoor seating would be, so you can make umbrellas and chairs if you want to. I'm just making the prefab. Like that. And we come in here, and the fence, I believe, yeah, the fence. No, because there's chairs right there. Yeah, do this like that. Somewhere on this side. There's that. So that's the second story. So now everything else, so we're going to get these. Slab to go around the entire side here. Quartz slab as well in the middle, because we're going to finish out the rest. So quartz slab in here as well. We got to leave a little bit in the center for our mascot piece, which is going to be the secondary part of this build. We're going to put black concrete on the roof here. Because now we got to make the pizza stock, and then the actual pizza man goes on top. Uncle Pizza Pete. This whole roof here, black concrete, just to close it up here. Tomato Town's interesting in the fact that it really only has 4 buildings, and 2 of which don't even have chests in them. It's a very interesting concept to have such a small town. Okay, so we need the middle. So this is the middle here. Where's the middle here? The middle. So now we need I believe, yeah, we need let's see here. We need a 3x, we need a 5x5 in the middle here. There's the 5x5, and that's going to be, it's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 grid space up. It is going to be 2 grid spaces up. So the top is going to be right here. So we have to get it up this high. And it's going to have that whole pizza build. This is where the head's going to be, and we're going to make the head separately, but we got to get it up there. So let's see here. You're going to go out like this, but you're going to leave, you're going to go all the way out right here. And you're going to do that on all sides here. But you're only going to do it out by 3, so move that. Keep the 5x5. You want to get the center out to the edges here, like so. So now what you want to do is you want to do this. Round this off here. Because this is going to be the pizza thing that surrounds our Pizza Pete mascot head. Because this is going to be incline, but it's gotta be, let's see if this is enough. Do it like this. There we go. So like this, then up 2, then up 1. You're going to do it on this side too. You're going to do it on the spokes. We're going to continue this pattern up to the top here. Alright, so now we need our pizza color, which is our white terracotta. We can get rid of the bricks, and we can get rid of that. What we're going to do is that this is going to go up. This. So like that. Like that. Up 2 and then up 1 at the top. Similar to what we were doing beforehand with the blue, now we're doing it with the pizza color. Like that. And finally, we're going to put our pepperoni. Let's do that, and this. And I'm just going to replicate that. That. And now we make our mascot head. So that is part 1. I know it kind of looks like a bulbous egg on top, but that's because the head is not on top. But that's the pizza pit in all its glory. And we will finish it off by putting the chest, the 2 chests, right there. 2 chests you can find there. And there's going to be a chest right here, but we're going to build the Pizza Pit mascot first. So this is going to be our Pizza Pit mascot head, and we're going to put on top. You're going to need for this build, you're going to need black concrete, red concrete, blue concrete, green concrete, white concrete. So all those 5 concretes. Polished andesite slab, red wool, green wool, quartz slab, stone buttons, spruce stairs, planks, and slab. So let's see what we're going to need to start with. First, we're going to need our green concrete, our slabs, and then our red and white and blue. Alright, so first thing we're going to need to do, okay, so that's going to go right here, like so. That's going to be our blue head. Now I think it's going to be out 1. So actually we're going to do this. We're going to make it out 1. Actually no. No, we'll keep it like this. I'm trying to see if I can center it correctly to start, but I think that's going to be fine because these are going to go on top. These are going to go out by 1 anyway. It's going to be like this regardless. Because on this, yeah, because on this in the center right here is going to be your first Is this too much? No, it should be like that. Does it just go out? Oh, it goes out a little bit. Okay. That's what I was missing. Out like that. There we go. Like that. And then you're going to put your white concrete there, there, and there, so it looks like this. 3 white stalks, red stalks in the middle. Set it to day so you can actually see this. Like that. Then you're going to go here, and you're going to make red go out like that. The red is going to complete there. It's going to look like that. Same thing on this side. That. It's coming together. It's coming together. Alright, then is that off center? Why is that off center? That looks off center. Yeah, it is off center. Why is that off center? Oh, okay. Okay. That's why. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Lost in the sauce. Alright, so now the blue is going to line up with the red for the collar, like so. And now come out with the face like this. It's going to be right above the collar, like so. There's the face. Why is it like that? Oh, we didn't come up high enough. There we go. These are not high enough. There we go. There we go. Now we got the face going. Alright, so there we go. That, like that. Like this. And then it's gonna be 4. So alright, there's your face outline, which is perfect. Alright, so now let's get rid of our slabs for now. We don't need our chest and our torch yet. Let's get our wools out here. And our quartz slab, I guess. Because now we have to make a face that pops out like this. Pops out the front like that. You're going to put your quartz slabs over here. That's going to be his teeth. And then eyes like this. You can kind of see how it's going to look. This now has to run. Let's get these, make sure that this goes across. Yes. don't have to fill up anything. I just fill this up with black concrete because this is where the chest is going to be. The chest is going to be right there. And let's go ahead and do that just so we don't get trapped, because that's going to be the chest inside the head. Right there. Before we close that up. Like so. Repeating the same thing on this side, except the head does not have, this head does not go all the way around, so don't have to worry about doing all this nightmare-like fuel stuff. This head's just going to have a little heart thing over here, so you don't have to worry about that. You're just making his head so it's the same all the way around. Like that. That. You can cover this hole up because this is the back side of his head. He doesn't have the face on the other side, thank goodness. But we're going to have to fill this up. You don't have to fill this up. In fact, I don't think you need to. I would just put torches in here so monsters don't spawn, but you don't have to fill this up. All you gotta do is fill up this right here, because this is going to be the actual face, so you do need to fill this side up, at least, with black concrete like that. And now, final touches, we're going to do his mustache, his eyes. We're gonna do his hair too. Hair like that. His mustache here, his famous mustache. He's Uncle Pete. He's got his famous stash. Final thing you're gonna do is you're gonna replace this block. Go up by one, up across, and have a stem. And there is Uncle Pete. Pizza Pete on top of the pizza pit. So yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, remember to like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. Comment down below how I did on both the actual pizza pit and the mascot head. I think I did a pretty good job capturing his features, especially his beautiful pizza mustache. But see what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys with the next build. Toodaloo!